Welcome. It is another day. It is another tip. And this one I know is going to be very helpful for many of you. So, how many times are you doing well on, say, a specific strategy program, you name it, in keeping yourself at a certain fitness level, weight loss level, successful level? Only to know that you have an event or a vacation or a holiday coming up that you're a little nervous about because you know you want to enjoy the vacation, holiday, and event, and you don't want to have to follow the principles that you follow in your day to day life. But you know that if you go off or out of bounds, chances are you're going to put on some extra weight and you're really uncomfortable about that. Now, what I want to share with you today is a strategy that I have done for over 30 years. And honestly, it's super simple to do. And it's all honestly very simple not to do. And I'll share a little bit about how this came up. And I give this to all my clients, everybody that I've worked with over the years, and they come back with so much excitement and success inside of their own progress. So we go on vacations. I'm just like you. I don't want to count. I don't want to worry. I want to enjoy the things, right? I want to, with the people I'm with, I want to be able to go out and splurge and have the foods and the desserts and the decadent things, right? And not have to count calories and do all the boring stuff that doesn't really allow us to enjoy the event. And we work hard enough in the daily life that we deserve to go out and enjoy ourselves. So this strategy came to me years ago with one of the mentors I was working with, and she posed this strategy with me, and I thought, there's no way that's gonna work. So I went right on that next vacation to prove her wrong. Like, I thought, okay, I'm gonna do this exactly as she shared, and I'm gonna prove her wrong. And I actually came back, and I think I lost a little bit weight on that first one, and I thought, that can't be right. So I did it again on the next one. And over, whenever I follow the strategy, I've either maintained, which is amazing, right? Or I've actually lost and I'll show you the reasons why. I'll go through the system with you. If you want, I have written it out. I have a little tutorial on it. If you want that, just comment below that you want the strategy. You can just comment strategy and I'll send that over to you. So this is how to enjoy your holidays, because I know we have a holiday weekend coming up here in America, or maybe vacation, because there's summer vacations are coming up. Just special events, could be like the weekend or, whatever it is, without having that dreaded weight gain, because that is what we don't want. We don't want to have all that extra weight. I mean, I've talked with men too, but women, like, well, again, that's who I work with, that have gone like on a week cruise and they come back with 10 pounds to lose. And that's a lot. Like, what did you do? You really had a good time. So there's that, the two scenarios. We can go with that whole mindset of, I've worked hard, I'm going to just splurge. And then we have to come back and take that extra weight off because we know we're going to go up. Or you can follow my strategy and come back feeling so much better that you, A, enjoyed yourself because you're not going to be deprived, B, not come home and feel bad about yourself because you're not up and you're not like feeling like, I got to get back on track again. And it's that challenge of being all or nothing, right? So I'm going to share with you guys today. Are you excited? So your first step number one is I want you to choose. So wherever you're going. So let's use this weekend as an example. Say you're going away to the river, because I know one of my girls are going to the river for 3 days. Okay, so you're gonna be gone to the river for 3 days. What do you do, right? There's gonna be family and friends, and I don't know what to do. So step number one, I want you to decide, am I gonna eat? How many times a day am I gonna eat? Because we have to have a strategy, right? In order to succeed, we have to have some sort of strategy. We have to play by some certain rules. But with that being said, you're also going to get to enjoy without having restrictions, without not being able to have your favorite drinks or foods or anything, okay? So step one, the first strategy or the first little rule or guideline you need to decide is, am I gonna eat 2 times a day or 3 times a day? So that is your first step. Choose to eat either 2 to 3 times a day on your vacation or holiday, okay? So that's step one. Don't eat more than 3 times a day, and I'm going to show you why. We'll go through the strategy, and you'll know you don't have to. And I wouldn't eat less than 2. I just feel that just sets us up for not the best results. Okay, so you want to get the 2 times in per day. Okay, so that is your first strategy. The second strategy is in between these 2 to 3 meals, and I'll show you how to break up these meals, but these 2 to 3 meals, you're not going to have anything that has calories. So in between the meals, and I have to write, so bear with me on this part. So in between your meals, you're going to choose non-caloric drinks. No foods, no diet things, nothing. Okay, no, don't think I can choose a non-calorie food. No, gum at the very most. Okay, so in between your meals, only have, and I would say water would be your number one. Okay, non-caloric drinks. So what would that look like? Well, again, water. Water is number one. And then maybe you like diet sodas. Again, you're on vacation. It's a holiday. You can have diet sodas if you don't allow yourself in your normal life. Diet sodas, maybe club soda, all those, soda waters that have no calories. Anything, right? Anything with 0 calories. If you want coffee or tea, make sure you don't fill it up with sugar or fillers. You don't want to add anything like that. Non-caloric drinks in between. So now, first of all, we're eating 2 to 3 times a day. We're giving ourselves that strategy. Second step, in between those 2 to 3 meals, all I'm having is non-calorie drinks. All right, step number 3. That's the final step. In between your meals, you're either eating one of the meals or you're doing one of these other things. You're doing this or this. I want you to add as much movement. So add, and you guys get it, right? Because we're giving ourselves some boundaries, right? Which is your restriction to some extent. And then you're going to do your output, your activity. So you're going to add in as many steps as you can take. Maybe go for walks, as many steps. Or sign up for activities if there's activities. So again, if you're at the river, maybe you're going to go swimming or boating or sailing or I don't know, whatever you do at the river, okay? So you're going to add as many steps. Maybe you take a walk with your friends. You go and explore. Activities, you go for hikes, adventures, okay? Etc. As you can. Between... I know I'm getting sloppy with my writing. Between meals. All right, so here's what's happening. Number one, you have a strategy, okay? Because there's always a strategy when we want to set ourselves up for success. You have a strategy, 2 to 3 times a day, max. In between those meals, only non-calorie drinks. I'm not allowing myself anything more because then I know I'm going to step over the boundaries and then I know I might come home with extra weight, okay? And then in between, to be able to get that movement, burn more calories, we want to keep moving. So add as many steps as you can, sign up for activities, go on hikes, adventures, anything, explore, have fun, but enjoy. Like you're somewhere or you're doing something with other people, go out and enjoy. Don't just sit on your butt and do nothing. That's part of it. You can relax, but as much as you can, get out and be active, okay? So those are I'm going to turn this upside down for how we're going to eat, just to give you more room. So now is the meals. So now you have your strategy, okay, your game plan. So you're going with your holiday, your vacation with a game plan. Now, what do we do on those meals, Kathy? I don't know. I'm so excited to know, though. So those 2 to 3 meals, what are we going to do? Now, this is the fun part because I want you to enjoy the foods. Because number one, you're having fun on the vacation, right? I want you to enjoy your meals too. So there's no deprivation. You are going to eat at those 2 to 3 settings. You're going to sit on your butt, okay? Because there's no walking around and eating. You're going to have a seated meal. And I don't care if you're sitting on the shore of the river, on the beach, at a table, on a rock. You're sitting, okay? You're sitting down and you're enjoying this meal. Now, at this meal, you can have whatever you want. Yes, I said that. Whatever you want. Okay, that means drinks. You can have your alcohol here if you like it. You can have your calorie drinks if you like it, but you're going to have your drinks. You can have, say, appetizers, right? You want to have your breads and your chips and all that stuff. Your meals, your entrees, okay, whatever that looks like, as well as your desserts. Can you guys see that? All right, so you have your drinks, your appetizers, entrees, or just pretty much whatever you want. But you're seated, and you're eating 2 to 3 times a day. And That doesn't mean you get to get up. Like, I'm going to eat my drink. I'm going to have my drink, appetizer, and meal, and then I'm going to get up for about 10, 15 minutes. And I'm going to come back and have my dessert. No. You have everything at that seating, which again gives us that boundary of, oh, okay, I got to eat it all at one time. I'm going to start to get full, right? I'm going to start to feel it. Maybe I'll overeat a little bit. That's okay too, because again, you're moving in between and you're stopping at the 2 to 3 meals. There is no, like, think about the problem on our vacations and our holidays. When we start eating, we just continue to eat. Like, we're just eating, we're grazing all day, all night. We don't stop. We have no rules. We're drinking over excessively amounts of maybe alcohol or calorie drinks, whatever the problem is, and we're not moving. So if you follow this, there is nothing but no calorie drinks in between the meals. You can do this. This is your rule. That's it. This is your entire rule. There's no rule except the fact that once you get up, you're done. 2 to 3 times like that. I challenge you to try this out, whether it's this weekend, whether it's on your vacation that's coming up, or whenever, or even the weekend. Do this on one of the days of the weekend and tell me how you do. But really be strategic about this. Follow the rules, team. If you don't follow something, again, you have to be specific. You have to follow it like you mean it. Like, this is your playbook, okay? Choosing 2 to 3 times a day, in between only non-calorie drinks, move as much as you can in between your meals. And at your meals, when your butt's sitting down somewhere, you eat what you want. And once you get up, it's over. Deal? Now, if you want, I have a recorded tutorial of this with the cute little visual. If you want that, I'll send it to you free. There's just no, these are free value here. Send me either a message. You could send it straight to my DM, my personal inbox, or just comment below that you'd like this strategy. All right, and I'll send that over to you. I know this works, team. I've done it for a long time. And here's the kicker. I've tried it when I just enjoyed my vacation as is. I've tried it not following the system, so I should rephrase. I've done it with the system. I've done it without the system. I've also done it trying to follow my good habits, like taking my good habits that I follow at home to my and I don't enjoy vacation as much. It just kind of sucks, right? I'm like, I don't know. And then I tend to fall off of it as the vacation or as the time period goes by. So when I follow this, I don't ever feel guilty. I don't ever feel like I'm deprived. I'm enjoying everything with everybody, and I'm actually being part of the experience. So there you go. That's it. That's it. You are welcome. You are going to succeed now forevermore on your holidays and vacations. And let me know below any questions or comments or how this works for you. We'll talk to you tomorrow.